Do you think realtors are overpaid, unnecessary, or just glorified door openers? You're not alone because a lot of people believe that. But today, I'm going to give you 9 myths, the biggest myths about realtors that you need to know if you're thinking of buying or selling a house. So let's get started. But before we do, please subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. Thanks. So let's get going here with myth number 1. Biggest thing I hear about realtors is realtors are glorified door openers. And boy, they collect a lot of money to open those doors. The fact is that top realtors manage the pricing, the negotiations, the contracts, inspections, and they save deals from falling apart. 95% of for sale by owner deals fall apart. When you have a good realtor on your side, maybe you're going to get that house done. And you're going to get it done so that it's a win for you and hopefully a win for the buyer of your new home. And that's how it really should be. Myth number 2, all realtors are the same. This couldn't be farther from the truth. There's 2 million realtors out there, and there's probably 10% of them that are true professionals that are full-time. If you want to learn how to find the best realtors, at least in Connecticut, leave a comment below. I'd be happy to help you. Any town in Connecticut, I can show you. There's realtors at the top, there's realtors at the bottom, and there's that sweet spot of realtors that work with their clients hand on hand all the way through the process. And that's the realtor you want to hire for your buy or your sell. Myth number 3, realtors only care about their commission. Well, some realtors only care about their commission. Great agents protect their clients, and a lot of times at their own expense. I myself have talked clients out of buying homes and protected them from buying homes. And sometimes the client has to make their own decision. But look, if you're a professional, you want to make sure that you're doing the best work for your client. Myth number 4, it's cheaper to go without a realtor. That couldn't be farther from the truth. You may buy a home once, twice, maybe 3 times, and they're usually spread apart. Most people don't know the process. We've been doing this for a long time. My wife's done probably 2,000 closings as a real estate attorney. And each time a person goes through a buy or a sell, they have so many questions throughout the process. If you have a real good realtor working with you, they're going to be able to answer most of those questions. And if they can't, your attorney can follow up, your finance person. So that's a myth that you can do it better alone. It's very difficult to do. You think realtors don't do a lot of work or just open the doors? There's a list below of all the steps that a realtor takes. So if you're thinking or you're balancing, should I use a realtor? Should I not use a realtor? Take that list from down below and check it out. If you want to know how to pick a good realtor, watch this video on how to choose a realtor. It's a great resource for you. Myth number 5, realtors set the price. This is for sellers. Realtors do not set the price. You set the price. And the seller is going to get their price that the market demands. So every neighborhood, every area, every city, state, whatever, has a market price. We just had one right now. The home went for $940,000. The appraisal came in at $850,000, $90,000 difference. The market said the house was worth $850,000. The buyer decided they wanted to pay $940,000. Even after the appraisal came in, the buyer still paid well over $900,000 for this house. That's their choice. They may be making a new market. If 1 or 2 more homes sell in the $900,000 range, now those homes are worth $900,000. That's how the market works. It's by demand. I'd like to know if you've had a good or bad experience working with your realtor, if you felt that you got the value for the money that you paid your realtor. Leave a comment below. Appreciate it. Myth number 6, and this is important. Buyers don't need their own realtor. Now, there's a process called dual agency. Some states allow it, most states allow it, but there's a handful that it's illegal that the same agent does the buy and the sell. You have to be a pretty savvy buyer if you're going to work directly with the listing agent as the buyer. The listing agent has a duty to the seller, but now if you're going to do a deal through the listing agent, you're going to want that listing agent to have the same duty to you. And there's ways to do that. It's not the perfect solution. A lot of times it's best to have your own buyer's agent. Myth number 7, the internet replaces or will replace realtors. I said earlier, there's about 2 million realtors, and by the end of this decade, there'll probably be just a couple 100,000 great realtors and more professionalized realtors. The internet helps. It helps consumers. It's a wonderful tool, but hands on the ground and a great realtor can help you get through the process. That's one thing that the Zillows, Realtors.com of the world just can't do. Myth number 9 is realtors get paid just for showing up. You know, you go and you see a lot of houses. A lot of people visit 5, 10, 15 houses and then decide the market's not right for them or they're just not ready to buy. Well, that realtor doesn't get paid unless you had a specific contract with them to pay for viewings, right? Most realtors get paid. It's a commission-based business. So when you're working with a realtor, you're going to want to work with a good realtor that's a local realtor to the market, and you're going to want to make sure that you're signed under a contract, which is the law now. And if that realtor doesn't close a deal for you, that realtor doesn't get paid. Let me know if any of these myths or facts surprised just you. Leave a comment below. Share this with someone who's buying or selling a house. Subscribe for our weekly insights and you'll save time and money. I appreciate you watching the video. Look forward to hearing from you.